Taurus, what's happening, my moon sign? All right. Welcome back to the channel. It's your man ES the Hermit Star back again with another video. And I'm here to do the general read for this week. You'll see the dates. I'm bad with math. But no, the week of September 8th to September 15th. For the sign of Taurus. So if you have Taurus, sun, moon, rising anywhere in your chart, this is for you. Okay? So let's get started. You know what I'm saying? Taurus, it's been some time, but hopefully y'all been doing well. I got love for my moon babies. That's what I call y'all. And yeah, let's get into it. So if you want a personal reading from me, you're able to book one by emailing me, okay? You can find my email in the description box below. Only thing is that I ask of you is to be wary of scammers, because I would never DM you outside of email. I would never DM you anywhere. I would never email you first. So if there's someone who does email you first or DMs you claiming to be me, asking if they want to give you a reading and all this other stuff, using this crazy language and stuff. I was watching a video the other day of this lady who pretty much fell for that stuff. Yikes. But I ain't gonna say anything else more, but yikes. But please don't be someone that falls for it. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of yikes, a lot of cards, actually. We'll see what happens. But yeah, don't fall for the scams, people. Do not fall for the scams. Alright? Jeez. Okay. Alright, okay. Let's trying to get these another 8-card deal, but okay. Alright. So, Taurus, what does the universe want you to know? Ace of Wands in reverse. There's something that you're resisting, and self-sabotage is a part of this as well. And, whatever that you're doing to self-sabotage, whatever you feel as though is causing this, as far as like the energy you need to move in for whatever reason, or something that you feel as though you're resisting, and therefore you're doing something to cause to sabotage yourself, be mindful of it. And I'm gonna say stop doing it, but you're gonna do whatever you want to do at the end of the day, but this is your first card. We'll get into the rest of the cards to see why, or at least we can try to clarify where this energy is coming from. If you already know, or at least have an idea, comment below, or again reach out for a private reading, and we can further do a deep dive if that is something you're interested in. Your next card is the Hanged Man in reverse, and again, this is stalling and pretty much not doing something that you should be doing. I was just doing the reading for Cancer. You might have Cancer in your sign, in your chart, but they got this as well. And I was saying to them that this is like somewhat of a Jesus take the wheel type energy. That might not be the case for your reading, as far as how it fits, but it damn sure fit in their reading, where they're just waiting around for the universe, Jesus, higher power, whoever you believe in. They're just waiting for that higher power to take control of their life when they need to be the ones to take control. The universe is telling them, no, you still have a lot of mileage on this. Like, you still have a lot of driving to do, Now, granted, when the Hangman is in its rightful position, it is in a sense where you've done everything that you could have possibly done, and now it's time for you to hang back and let the universe take over. But it showed up like this, meaning you're not necessarily you haven't done everything that you could have possibly done in whatever the situation is. And there is still more that you have to do. And the universe wants to let you know, wants to let you know that I'm not going to come in and take the wheel until you do this work. You know what I'm saying? Because you still have a lot more work to do. All right? You have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse as well. So this is stalling as well. Delays, refusing to change. Ill fortune is one of the reasons, one of the meanings of this card as well. But it's because you're refusing to change. Like, honestly, the easiest way to continue to have the Wheel of Fortune in its upright position is for you to be open to change and actually do it. You're not open to change, at least from the first three cards that you got thus far. You're not necessarily open to change something. And yet, again, you're on this energy of Jesus take the wheel, and Jesus is like, nah, fam, like, you still got some work to do. You still got some change that you need to do, and you're the one that's stalling it. It's not the universe. It's not anybody else. It's you. All right? You do have some hope here, though, with the Seven of Cups in its rightful position. All right? So opportunities are coming to you, but not just sitting on your ass all day and not doing anything, not changing things, not staying the same and being and refusing change. This isn't the bulk energy of what I'm seeing here, but it doesn't matter if this is the only positive energy of some sort. I guess high vibe energy, if you want to consider it that. I don't think it's the only one here in this reading, but like, it's not the only one that's present, meaning that, or it's not the majority, let me just say, that is present. But this can, let me get out this glare and stuff, this can be like usurp all the negative energy that is in this reading if you are open to, again, change. And it seems as though that is thus far, that is the one thing that is holding you back from obtaining everything else that you desire, is your inability to change. You have Six of Swords in reverse, emotional baggage, unfinished business, living in the past. So, just like I was saying with Cancer, I was getting this message of emotional baggage the other day in my personal reading. Today in my personal reading, I got I didn't get this, but it was pretty much the message of expressing myself. And a lot of us, I'm not a Cancer. I'm not your sign either. My sun sign isn't Taurus. My sun sign is Virgo. So, but I do have Taurus moon, as I said, moon baby. So, like, yeah, I totally get this. I totally get this right now of letting go of emotional baggage. How I plan on doing that is to, at this moment in time, continue with journaling, continue with expressing myself the ways that I do, whether it be creatively. For those who, I don't just do the tarot channel and stuff, though. The tarot thing, I'm an author, a writer, creative writer in general, write movies, screenplays, TV shows, books. So it's like that can be a creative outlet as well. Journaling, like I said, is one of my favorites methods of letting go of emotional baggage and getting things out. Not everyone does this. I do it though. Pray, speak to God, speak to the universe in general. That's something that I've done. I was doing this morning that I swear by, that has worked for me. So I'm just giving y'all a couple of methods on what you can possibly do to let go of that emotional baggage, because it's causing stagnancy in your life that is not conductive to the production that you should have. It's not going to give you the things that you desire in your life. So yeah, just a few advice, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, if you want a private reading to discuss more, email in the description box below. All right. You have the Five of Wands, tension, rivalry, conflict. Okay. This usually, this comes, it's obvious. Like I said, it's about conflict. But I think that when it shows up in this position in your reading right now, this reading, I feel as though this is a positive thing. I wasn't counting this before, but I think it's a positive thing. How is conflict a positive thing, especially in this reading? Well, let me tell you something. I feel, and I don't know you, once again, let me profess that I don't know you personally, but if it's true, be honest with yourself. But I feel your inability to change is because of the people around you don't want to change. And the moments where you have attempted to change, you have attempted to stray away from the fray, essentially, it caused conflict. Whereas when you are staying the same, it's causing conflict within your life, but they don't necessarily have a problem with it. Okay? I don't know you. I don't like to talk about other people and other energies, other people in these readings. But when I feel like it's called to do so, like when the Five of Wands show up, I feel the need to bring it up. So that might be the case for you, where one of the reasons as to why you're just delaying change and you're not changing is just because when you've done it in the past, it's caused conflict within your loved ones or just people around you. So you feel the need to stay the same. My advice to that is you've got to answer this question for yourself. Who are you living for? Are you living for yourself, or are you living for them? And when I say answer it, don't just give me an answer or just give yourself an answer. You don't even got to comment. It's most important that you admit that to yourself and to God. But who are you living for? Are you living for yourself, or are you living for them? Because I can tell you, saying one thing and not doing that thing and not following up with actions isn't going to change things either. So you can say, I'm living for myself. Obviously, duh, who doesn't? But then when you do things that's obviously not living for yourself, you can say it all you want, but your actions are the true determination of who you're really living for in that situation. So again, you ain't got to tell me. You don't have to comment that. You don't have to. Again, you if you want to share that, and I commend you for doing so. Right? And I thank you for trusting me enough for you to reveal that. But it's more important that you admit that to yourself and you admit that to the universe. That's just my opinion. Next, you have Seven of Swords in reverse. Can you see that? I guess. Let me hold it up closer. Seven of Swords in reverse. So, this is positive as well, in my eyes, because this is someone who's being honest. This is someone who is coming clean and showing some remorse for whatever situation that they find themselves in. And this could be you coming clean to yourself, and you are coming clean to the universe. Maybe that question I just asked you, you finally decided to ponder on that. And again, you ain't got to come clean to me. You ain't got to come clean to the comment section. You only have to come clean to yourself and to God. come clean though. Admit to whatever is on your mind. Open up, because all this energy that has been, the first three cards, especially the Ace of Wands reversed, the Hangman reversed, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, all of that energy, you're gonna put it in its rightful upright position when you're honest about how you feel. You know what I'm saying? You're honest and you're coming clean. And it's going to cause some pain, but it's good pain. You know what I'm saying? Your last card is the Nine of Swords in reverse. This is the other card I was saying when I mentioned earlier, where I said you had more than one positive card aside from the Seven of Cups. Because this is finding hope, this is recovery, and this is you just reaching out, seeking guidance for help. This is definitely energy that I would love to see in my personal readings. And again, I am Taurus Moon, so this could very much, I do see elements of, not everything, but elements of this reading being applicable to me. So don't take this as me I'm not judging you. I just got to make it clear when I do these readings and stuff. I know I have, I guess, a strong approach or whatever the case is. It's because I'm actually trying to help you. I'm not just going to say all the nice things and stuff to make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? My honest and blunt approach, if I sound like this, it's because, like, I'm trying to help you. And I really want you to have that help. And peaches and creams type readings only work when that's honestly the energy, and that's not the energy here, but it does end off with hope. You know what I'm saying? It starts off with this, you're not changing, and your lack of change is the reason why your life sucks. But there is a moment where you decide who you want to live for. And this reading shows that, and again, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not telling you what to do when I say this, but this reading shows that you have finally decided to live for yourself. Remember when I asked you, and that's going to be the title too, who are you living for, yourself or them? Okay? It seems as though in this reading, you could do something that totally usurp this energy. Again, I'm not going to say this is a definite. It's up to you at the end of the day. But from what I just read here, it just seemed as though you finally decided to live for yourself. And yes, it's going to cause conflict with those who don't want you to live for yourself, who don't want you to change. You want you to be just as stuck, stagnant, in the rut, in the mud, like they are. But you said, fuck that, I'm living for myself. And that's going to cause the change that you need in your life. That's going to cause that to come into full effect. And, there's hope. There's hope that things do get better for you. So, that has been your reading, Taurus. I'm glad that it did end off that way. Best of luck to you. Again, if you want a personal reading from me, just email me. You can find my email in the description box. Just remember that I will never email you first, and I will never DM you on any social media platform claiming that I will give you a reading. If someone is doing that, they are fake. All right, it's a scam. So be wary of that, and best wishes on your journey. Real talk, my moon babies. Thanks for everyone who's been watching, subscribing, commenting, sharing, liking, all that good stuff. Until next time, until next video, you see me when you see me. Peace out.